Represent UCLA.
This is my
What's
tune at
up?
home. Hey, Raquel.
Hi,
Hello,
Ravel.
hello.
Hi, Seema. Okay, so hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to this special Wise I Should Talks episode. Today, I'm very excited to be doing this panel discussion with these amazing people who have, volunteered their insightful thoughts, their amazing minds, their voices, to come and talk about something that's very important today. Because I think all of us on this planet have experienced this in some kind of capacity. And this kind of relationship is very special and unique. And it's called friendships. What are friendships? How do we define them? What are the different things that come about? And also, how does culture, race, finances, how do all of these things impact the way we relate to others, especially when we're talking about within a friendship relationship? So I'm really excited to be here with these panelists. I want you all to introduce yourselves, saying your name, where are you currently, and maybe just like a one reason what you're looking forward to learning today with this discussion. Let's do that.
Um, well, my name is Fatimata, but my nickname is Tiamat. That's what Aisha know me as. Um, I reside in New York, but I am Guinean by origin. Um, and I'm looking forward to hearing different perspectives on friendships.
Thank you. Thank you, Tima.
Hi, my
Name
name
is
is Abubakar, and I'm here. I'm trying to learn, kind of get other people's perspective of, what friendship really means. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. Let's go. Let's learn.
Yo, my name is Yusuf, and basically it's the same thing to me. It's like basically trying to figure out what's going on, in these friendships because like everyone has their own like definition of friendship. So if everybody shares, it's gonna be interesting. Like we can share everything and know what's going on. Everybody has their own definition.
Okay, thank you. Lumu, you can go ahead.
Yes. Hello, my name is Maggie. I'm Congolese and I'm currently in Kinshasa, back in Congo. Aisha is one of my closest friends, so this is definitely gonna be an interesting discussion to be able to talk about friendship with another very close friend. So I'm interested to like knowing her perspective and see how it compares to mine and everyone else's. So let's
Thank
go.
you. Thank you.
All right. Hello, my name is Raquel. I live in Los Angeles. I'm a black man from Eritrean origins, and I'm currently looking forward to know more about how different people could see friendships, and if there's anything different that I can add on to my relationship with my friendships.
Okay. Thank you. And I just want to say to everybody who's watching, you're going to be hearing some sounds in the background because we're all home, but also Robella's out in the streets. So you might hear cars. Just bear with us. We're trying to do the best that we can to have this really good discussion. So try to focus on the content and what we're actually talking about. Ignore all the side stuff, because things are going to happen. People are going to walk in, people are going to do things and make noise. So it's okay. All right. So let me start with the beginning. So I think we can all agree that the term friend can seem very simple, but then very complicated when you're actually talking about in practice how to become an actual friend and how to maintain a friendship. And so I wanted us to start off by defining what it means to be a friend, based on whoever is here today. So in your words, in your own terms, what is a friend and what is the true essence of a friendship? If you could do this very, briefly so that we can get into the actual questions, that'd be great. Who wants to start?
Um, I guess I'll just start.
Okay.
Well, this may not be like the most coherent definition, but
That's okay.
I feel like a friend is an extended family. It's like an extension of your family, but the family that you choose in a sense. A friend is it's like someone you relate to in a sense. Like someone you relate to and someone you go over to seek advice or something that's not like a family member in a sense. Because I don't know. It's that I feel like friendships are very complex because like in certain environments you might have like friends in, say like your friends from school, but your friends from school are separate from your friends at home. So it's very nuanced for sure.
Thank you, Tima. I think that that's definitely something there because I really like the part where you said it's like family, the family you choose. I definitely agree with that. Here, I think we actually have someone that's going to be added on. So let me add him before we get to the next person. Okay, so I guess Iba is here, but
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
okay. Iba, so what you missed was basically everybody introduced themselves, saying where they
Hmm.
are and what they're looking forward to discussing today.
I see.
If you could just do that briefly.
Okay, so hello everybody. My name is Ibrahimovan. I'm from Senegal. I am in Senegal right now, actually, and I'm looking forward to discussing on friendship. It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to try to bring something to the table and then learn from you guys. Yeah.
Thank you, Iba.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Yeah,
meet you too.
you can't really see his face, but you can hear his voice, I guess. So what I was gonna say was before we move on to the next person, Iba, what you missed was Tima talked about how well she said a lot of different things, but the main gist of what I was responding to was the fact that
Hmm.
she said friends are the family that you choose, the people that
Hmm.
you can relate to. Oh, there you go. That's
Right.
Iba's face.
Yes.
And so I just thought that that was a really interesting thing that Tima pointed out. Now, who wants to go next and really try to define in their own words, very briefly, what is a friend and what is the true essence of friendship?
I can go.
Okay.
Very briefly, for me, my friends are the people who I go through all of my major emotions with, like through hardship, joy, immense joy. These are the people I call. These are the people who have my back and I have theirs. They are my support system, my biggest cheerleaders, and yeah, they are family that I get to choose. Those are who my friends are. The people who get the real me. Like you really expose yourself and you really show who you are to them. And yeah,
Mm.
love
You
those
said you said the real me.
yeah.
That's very interesting. I want to note that down, but I can't find my pen. Okay. Who's next?
Hold up. Excuse
I'll go
me.
next. All right. So for me, friends are basically people I really vibe with. We have like the same interests, and at the same time, it's people I don't really have to talk to all the time. I don't necessarily have to talk to you every day. Like, but at
Yeah.
the back of my mind, like I think about you. It's like I know we cool. We don't really have to talk all the time, but when we talk, we cool. So and people that have my back too. So I think that's
Yeah,
for me.
yeah. I feel the same way. Like for me, a friend is a person that you know can support you. Not when you're like wrong, but like basically like the person that won't be afraid to hurt you, to tell you the truth. Like if
Exactly.
I'm doing something that's not right, it's like my good friend will tell me the truth about it. And that doesn't mean we're not friends anymore. We just don't agree on what is happening right now. And he could be right. He could bring me back to seeing things straight, like not being uh, uh, um, not doing something that's actually good, for example. So for me, a friend is someone who has my back no matter what. So that's how I see it. We don't have to talk every day. We don't have to go out, do these fun things every day. But I know when I pick up the phone and call you, you're gonna be like, I'm here for you, bro. Like, what's good?
Yeah. Thank you. Does anybody else have anything else they would like to add?
Um, for me, I'll say, friendship is a word is very interesting, to say the least, because I think through maturity level, just going by age wise, just life circumstances, the meaning of friendship have changed and evolved. When you're younger, you kind of like being around people that you see oftentimes that share the same interests are considered friends. Now, the older I get, the more it's considered as acquaintance. it's kind of so very different for me. Like, but I think the what's most connected definition that I have for it is, I would say what um, Tima said. I think was the extension of a family. Like you basically select those people, and those people are considered your long lifetime friends.
Thank you. Iba, did you want to add something to those definitions?
I think it encompasses whatever I was thinking about, really, especially what you and Maggie said, the fact that, since now we have social media and all that, it's easy to feel like we have to talk to people every day or like it's some sort of a duty, And
Yeah.
some people also, they see it a certain way if you don't talk to them, say, every single day, right? But you can be friends with someone and, they're good, they know you are. From time to
Yeah.
time, you check on them. But, you don't have to talk every single day, but still have that very good relationship and care about each other. So after that, also, I'd like to add that there seems to be different levels to friendship. Some people are really close to you, where you actually talk very often. Others, they are your friends. You're cool with them. You guys can hang out and all that, but you don't really talk to them every single day. But whenever you see them, you know that you can vibe and get together, have a good time. So I feel like it's interesting to see, how sometimes the closer ones, and the ones that are not that close, might even be sometimes on the same level as friends. It's just that you don't really engage in, say, conversations per se with them at the same frequency. So yeah.
I think what's really interesting though is like with what I'm hearing is just that I think friendships and defining what it means to be a friend versus an acquaintance is very hard because it's like a gray area
Yes,
for
it's
most
hard.
people. They define it their own way, because for
Hmm.
me, people that I see and hang out with that I'm cool with, those are acquaintances. Like I
I
can be
see.
around you,
Hmm.
but like that doesn't mean that I'm actually a friend. We can go party
Okay.
and hang out, but we're acquaintances. We're cool. But a friend is
Hmm.
somebody that, if we can go a long time without talking, but we always do find each other again because that's somebody that I call when I have issues or if I have a question or if I want to talk about something really important to me. But an
Hmm.
acquaintance is somebody that I can talk to on a daily basis on IG, but it don't mean that that's my friend because it depends on what I'm
Hmm.
talking about. Like I talk to a lot of people online all the time. That don't mean that we're actually friends. They don't
Yes.
really get the core of me and kind of like what Luma was talking about, like the real me. Like not a lot of people get that. I think some of us could even say like some of our family members don't even know the real us, compared to the way our friends really, get to see us. That's really interesting. I think all encompassing, I think everyone kind of touched on it. So we have this idea based on the group here, what friends are. And I could see that there's differences, but we're all in a similar playing field here. The only thing is the difference between acquaintance and friends. But let's keep that in mind when we're having this discussion. Whenever you answer, make sure you're defining what it is that you mean by that friend or what kind of category you're talking about. So speaking of social media, the first question is, in a social media filled world that is hyper visual, it can seem that everything is about appearances, the bling, the lifestyle, the look, the vibes, the clout. So therefore, I want to ask you all, do physical appearances such as beauty, which can be used as currency, style, vibe, what I'm saying, clout, and personal grooming, such as even natural scent, brushing teeth, do all of these things impact the kinds of friends that you make and keep? Who wants to go ahead and start?
Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this very first episode of WiseAïchaTalks Friendship Panel Discussion. This is a special edition episode, so I hope that you're all tuning in to watch the episodes as they drop. This very first episode, we address the first question, which is just basically defining what is a friend. The next question is about appearances and how that impacts the kinds of friends that we make. So I hope that you make an appearance and you go ahead and watch the next episode as it's going to be dropped in the next few days. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll see you soon. Deuces!